Okay, we up? Are we live? I gotta change this. Where is it? There it is. No, it's not made for kids. Save. We're gonna do public. We're doing a public stream. Okay, we should be up now. I gotta move some stuff here so I can get this in front of me. Okay. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a confirmed tornado here, which is in going just south of Moundville, Alabama. Okay, I'm just getting everything set up here. So we've just gone live. Yes, I believe we are live. I gotta check and make sure that it is actually working how it's supposed to be working. Maybe. Working. Okay, we're on. We're up. All right. So here we are. This is a confirmed tornado on correlation coefficient. If we go back a couple frames, it looks like it's probably dissipated by now, but you can see it right here. So this area right here where you have this little blip on the correlation coefficient, what this is this is radar feed that is coming from this radar, and basically it reflects back objects that are I guess not symmetrical. It's tough to explain, but yeah, it looks like this has probably already crossed the road. I wonder if Stas or Charles got any views of this. Yeah, so it's already crossed the highway here. I'm gonna go ahead and check and see if I can find anything on Twitter. Yeah, we had a, is it a particularly dangerous situation? It is, yeah, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado, huh? Wow, okay. I didn't expect that, actually. The next one, they just set it to just a normal tornado warning, though. Sorry, looking at emails and stuff. Okay, let's check this one farther south. I mean, it's much more linear here, but I mean, you could have a little embedded spin-up rotations in this type of area. I mean, we could very easily still have a tornado on the ground right here. This is a couple miles just south, southeast of Moundville, Alabama, about 6, maybe 7 miles here. This is heading towards West Blockton, Vance, North Bibb. You guys are all kind of within range of this. Let's see, is it kind of wobbling a little bit north? Not really. So it is kind of tracking more directly towards West Blockton. It looks like it's weakening now, so hopefully it should weaken out. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on up here with all of the snow and precipitation. We can look at the depiction, and we've got snow, and then you have your sleet and freezing rain in here. These are the regions that are going to be seeing a lot of freezing rain down here, southern Ohio, western Kentucky, down here into western parts of Tennessee. And you can see even up here in Ohio, we're actually getting some of that sleet and freezing rain all the way up here into Canton, even trying to poke its way up towards Akron. Currently, where I am at, I have a window open right here. We've got what looks like sleet. Could be freezing rain, actually. It's either way, it's not snow. I mean, we have gotten just about 0 inches of snow, maybe a quarter of an inch of accumulation of sleet. That's about it. We have had no snow here as of yet here in northeastern Ohio. I'm going to go ahead and come back down here to Alabama. Okay. I'll be honest, this kind of looks cool, actually, in the precipitation depiction. But what is very interesting is you have these kind of these bands of like moisture, just moisture streaming up here. And you can tell it's coming out of the Gulf and just streaming up north. And each and every one of these has like a curve to it. Like here, we'll go ahead and add. See, look, this has a curve, 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 curve. I mean, they all have like a curved shape to them, which shows you the shear, the turn in the atmosphere that's actually present here. But I mean, obviously, those aren't gonna affect anything. Like I had said, looks like we have, at this point, it looks like a weakening tornado. Yeah, I can't confirm anything else. Okay. I just had a... Hello? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm live right now on YouTube. I didn't know if you were calling to ask a question about that or something. So, okay. All right. Well, I will see you later then. Thanks. Okay. My bad. Just had a phone call there real quick. Okay. So, again, we're still looking at, for those of you who may not know, so what we're looking at, this is the velocity on the radar. So here we have the radar. We can tell this is where our radar is in Alabama. And here's our storm. So what velocity shows us is this is wind speeds, and the greenish colors is winds going toward the radar, right? That's a terrible arrow, but you get the idea. And then like the red colors is winds that are going away from the radar. So obviously whenever you have areas where wind speeds are kind of going towards the radar like this, and then away from the radar like that, you have then, counterclockwise rotation, which kind of shows us a little peak on radar into a possible tornado that could be on the ground. Now, this is a confirmed tornado. We can see right here, radar confirmed tornado. It was a PDS tornado warning, meaning a particularly dangerous situation, but that has since been changed as we have lost our correlation. I'll go ahead and move this back a little bit, and hopefully I can show you. Okay, well, it's right here. So, right as I initially went live about 10 minutes ago, you can kind of see this right here. This was the correlation drop that was on radar, and this is what triggered the confirmed tornado warning by the National Weather Service. Now, what a correlation coefficient is it basically sends out a radar beam, and that radar beam comes back, and it basically is reflecting if objects are like symmetrically reflecting back, or if they're reflecting back in the same sequence. It's hard to explain, to be honest. But anyways, whenever you have a droplet like that, like a little spot, right? Like let's say if there was rotation here, this would be concerning because I would say, oh, this is a tornado right here. But obviously, there's no velocity signature up here. Now, actually, what looks like what just happened with our storm is it actually looks like it recycled. So this first tornado started to die out and has now fully died out. And now the southern end of it looks like it actually is it's recycling. It's creating a new hook. Might be trying to form a new tornado now on the southern end. Let's go ahead and talk impacts. This is heading kind of in between West Blockton and Brent, more or less kind of targeting the Blockton region. If we can kind of map this out and take a peek. Oh yeah, definitely looks like it's recycled. We may get a tornado on the southern end of this now. The nice thing is this is kind of out more in the middle of nowhere at this point. And as always, if you have any questions, anything you would like to mention, that there is either a confirmed a picture or something like that, tweet it at Rob's Ohio Weather, and I will try to take a peek at that. We do have a couple of chasers out here. John Humphreys, Stas, Charles Green, Michael. As of right now, we don't have any reports, at least not that I see. We're looking here. Okay, I don't see any other updates. So, if you live southeast of Moundville, let's go ahead and get a distance on this. From Moundville, it's about 10 miles to the southeast at this point. Moving, eventually it'll probably be located roughly about 15 to 17 miles directly east of Moundville. You need to take cover. This did have a tornado on the ground. It looks like it has dissipated, and now it is recycling. Whenever you get cyclic supercells like this, what they do is they cycle where the northern end will kind of die off, and then it'll just kind of become more of a just enveloped with a downdraft, and then a new area of circulation will form kind of on the southern end, which is exactly what this one did. We can go ahead and watch that actually live here, where the northern one dissipated. Oh yeah, we have a strengthening area of rotation now right here. Let's see if we can see anything. So there's nothing on correlation coefficient as of right now. We're going to keep an eye on this area though. If we get anything on the correlation coefficient, I mean, I would treat this as a confirmed tornado. They just took the confirmed off of it, but I would be treating this as a confirmed tornado if I was you, because quite frankly, this is a pretty strong signature right here. So we're going to go ahead and just talk real quickly about some of the precipitation that is also falling up here a little bit farther north. I know that that's not exactly the main purpose, but just for reference, I kind of live here more in the northeast Ohio region, and you can see the orange is more of like the freezing rain sleet mix, and the blue shows us more of our snow. Now, one thing that has happened is kind of some more of the middle portions of the atmosphere have been a little bit warmer than expected, causing a little bit more of us to get sleet, which is really going to hamper our snow numbers. But farther south, that does not mean that we are going to not see any impacts, because farther south down here, they're receiving tons of freezing rain. All the way down through the northeast or northwestern parts of Kentucky, all the way through southern Indiana, southern Illinois, western Tennessee, and then obviously the southern end where we see tornado warnings and stuff like that, which is also caused by the same storm system. But anyways, what happens is we kind of have the area where we have all this snow and sleet and stuff is just kind of stalled here. And then eventually that snow and that sleet is going to move farther south, and all of the sleet and freezing rain will move farther south, and the snow will move along with it. Like, we kind of have this like line here, it feels like. And everything south of here is seeing sleet, right? I cannot use this with a mouse. But yeah, this is all sleet up here. This is snow, and then farther down south, down here, this is freezing rain. So just to give you an explanation as to why you're not really seeing any snow in some areas up there in parts of Ohio. So this still is a decently strong signature. It's definitely, whoops, wrong one. We'll try to look at correlation. As of right now, there's no indicators that this is actively on the ground. However, there's plenty of rotation there for us to have a tornado. So I'm going to keep an eye out. Going to try to see if I can find... If I can find any... I, as of right now, cannot find... Okay, we do have reports, multiple trees down 6 miles north of Interstate 80 in Alabama. But this was almost 45 minutes ago now. So, we are still looking to see. I can't find any more reports that are ongoing right now. We're going to go ahead and go back up, see if we can get a refresh. No, still nothing. Like I said, if you guys have any questions as well, let me know. I will feel free to answer anything you guys want me to. So, wow. So it looks like it's kind of wobbling a little bit north, actually. And I would anticipate this is going to go north of West Blockton. Probably, we're looking at, it's probably going to travel more towards North Bibb, I would imagine. Yeah, because it is kind of taking that trajectory. So more towards North Bibb. Kind of splitting between Vance and West Blockton, but that could easily change. It could easily go back a little bit farther south or back a little bit farther north. Let's go ahead and pay attention to some of these ones that are a little bit farther south. Okay. There's a little bit of rotation on this one down here. This little... Well, there's not much precipitation, but there is at least some minor rotation within this storm down here. This is near, what, McIntosh, Alabama? Right on the border of Mississippi and Alabama here. And then obviously you have some embedded rotation in these lines, but it's not anything that is worth actually warning in my opinion, and in the Weather Service's opinion as well. Yeah, down here is just very messy. Kind of the usual thing you see with Dixie Alley modes. It's always pretty messy, and a lot of times you don't really get a chance to even see the tornadoes down here. But unless you have something like a drone, or you manage to take a daring move to slice through the hook or something like that. I'm waiting for any updates I can get. As of right now, there's still just the same tornado warning. Nothing else that I am seeing. There is a tornado watch that was issued. Okay, we got reports 1 minute ago of some damage. Looks like there's roof damage to a house. We're looking at 2 trucks thrown into what looks like a pond of some type. They were thrown from the road. This is not a very weak tornado. This thing had some strength to it. They have updated the tornado watch to extend pretty much a majority of central and east central Alabama now. We do still have this rotation here. We're going to keep an eye on this, and there is a correlation coefficient. I would say this is a confirmed tornado right here. We're likely looking at a confirmed tornado. Hello, Courtney Surency. Yeah, this is very likely a confirmed tornado. It matches up perfectly with our velocity. Yes. Yeah, I would say this is likely a tornado on the ground. Actually, I mean, I would be surprised. Yeah, radar confirmed. Okay, they just confirmed it, same as I did. Radar confirmed tornado. We have a tornado on the ground. Yeah, we're looking at some damage here. The same area, homes damaged, a couple trucks thrown into a pond or some water there. Okay. So this is tracking right towards areas, again, West Blockton, probably just north of you. This storm is probably going to track right within this range, anywhere from North Bibb to West Blockton, probably more right around this track right here, just south of North Bibb. This is the track that we're expecting this to take, and it looks like